Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Balram Prasad and I am working with Microsoft as a senior software engineer. In today's demo, we will see how we can use Azure Batch inside Azure Data Factory and run our script. For this demo, we are in Azure portal and let's go and quickly see one storage account. So this is a storage account with hierarchical namespace enables. We have one container created for batch job, and this is batch demo, and where we have uploaded an input file called iris.csv. And if we go and see, there are a few information regarding the species, and this is very famous data set. If we go and see that this is data set is used for pattern recognition, and where we can find a lot of species and other details information about them. So that is our input, and in this demo we are, if you see, there are multiple species type and other things, so we can go ahead and take a subset of this data set and store into output. And for that we are going to use a run script which is written into R. If we go into this script, which is open into my Visual VS Code, we are using a library called Azure Store, and then we are setting the environment time zone, and then we are providing the storage details, storage name, key, container name, and then endpoint we are reading with the help of this Azure Store provided by them. And we are taking the input, we are downloading the input file from input, which we saw that into lake. Then we are reading the CSV file, and then we are printing. We can ignore that print also, and then we are taking a subset of the data set from that CSV, and then we are again testing for printing, and then we can take this whatever output was there in, we are creating a local folder, we are writing into a CSV file, and then we are uploading that CSV file into once back to our storage, and then we are removing the temporary file and deleting that folder. So this is what is our R script, and as we saw that this is our data set for iris.csv. Now let's go to our batch account at Azure Batch. So if we go, we have already created a batch account. We can see in previous videos that how to create a batch account. This is our batch account where we have a pool which is called software pool, and then we have only one node for this demo. We can have multiple node, and if you wanted to install application package and other details, we can go ahead and install application package from this place, whatever package ID and other details for any custom demo and other things. And for configuration purpose also, you can log into nodes by going inside node, and you can connect using RDP, and then you can go ahead and install if anything you want to do that one. The application and other things will come into that folder and other things, so that we can see. Now we have this, we have already a ADF created. Let's go inside our ADF, and I told you that we are using Azure Store Library. We can go and see that details of Azure Store Library, which provides that accessing point in different functions for connecting with the storage and handling the containers. So this is what we have written here, all these things. So let's go to our pipeline section. Let's create a new pipeline. Let's go and once we are there, let's go and see that our custom activity where we can run the custom script on the batch service. So let's go into batch service. Right now we do not have any bad link service created, so I will go ahead and create a linked service for batch. For batch, it asks the access key and account information batch URL pool name. So let's go and grab these details from our batch. Go and get the details for batch account, primary access key. We can go ahead and give that account information. We can go and get that information. Endpoint also, we can get the endpoint. What is the pool name? We can get the pool name also. and it asks that where our storage is there, where we can use that to provide the input and output details. So let's create a new storage linked service. Select our lake, test connection. Let's click on create. Let's test connection for Azure Batch. Let's create on. Now let's provide the details for running the command. So here we can select that we want to use Azure Blob, and where is our path for script and other details. So we can go and provide the details. Now we have to provide one details for what is the command we are going to run. So we know that. Let's go and grab our name for script which we want to run. So let's go and let's where script is provided, and this is our script. So we can use this script inside our ADF. If we go, let's provide, and it says that this command says that we have to run into command prompt mode and use the R script command and run this R file from this path. So this is what it is saying right now. Let me publish this pipeline. So when we are going to run this custom R script on this batch account, make sure that R is installed on this machines of batch of pool where you have all this, right, which is the pool you are using. You should have installed the R, and also you should have configured proper environment variable, else it will fail. So make sure that if you want to do that one, you can go ahead and do that. And let me trigger this pipeline. It is running. We can go and see that it is in progress, and we can also see into pools. And if we go into our Azure Batch, we can see whatever job is ran with the help of pool name and other things. Also we can see right now it seems that this is right now path. So I will go ahead and see that what has happened here, succeeded right now a few seconds ago. And if we go into factory also, and if we refresh that, I see that this is being succeeded. We can see that what was the output, standard output file, standard error file, and all these details we can see. And we can see it here also, what was the folder path and other things we have given. So if we go into once back to our this job, there are two output files. There was no error, that's why it is 0 byte. So if we see that, there is nothing. But if we go into output file, we can see that it uses that our command prompt and uses the Microsoft R, and it, as we have seen the print command, it is printing the very first data set, and then it is going to print with subset of the data set, because we have written that print data set, and that is why I've written that one, so that we can see into logs how it looks like. Now let's go back. As we have seen this one, let's go back to our lake and see the output folder. If we go to storage browser, and if we go into batch demo where we have output, now we can see the output is setosa.csv, which should have only, if we download and see this one, this file, it will have only the setosa species details. So that is what I wanted to show you in this demo, that how to run that any R script or any custom script. Not only R, you can run any type of Python or any other script or any packages in C# and other things on Azure Batch. You can run any other type of also on the Azure Batch, either it is Python, R, or any other language which is supported. You can go ahead and run and leverage the Azure Batch services inside Azure Data Factory. Thank you.